So as I'm walking through this trail in the woods, it makes me think of the Hunger Games and where is it? Mockingbird, one of the two. Katniss, the main character, and her reason for volunteering was that she wanted to protect her family. And when a young child is called to go to war and fight for themselves, and they're a child, obviously the odds are very much against them. And so it is in that moment that she volunteers and says, I'll go in her place. And when we think about it, like, we're given that same choice, like we can stay on the path of the world and just do whatever the world tells us to do, or we can choose to take a stand and to be with the King. And when we choose to make that stand, not everybody's going to like us, and in fact everybody's probably going to hate us, and there's going to be oppression and persecution, and people are going to come at us at different directions, and the spiritual warfare is real. And at the same time, finally, after some time has passed, people that are the underdogs, that are in worse situations or similar situations to what Katniss, she had volunteered for her younger sister, other people are then going to rise up, and they're going to say, wait a minute, like, this worldly position is not really what I agree with, and actually this is wrong, or this sucks, or whatever. And then people are going to gain their confidence and their strength in moving forward in a new direction. And that may mean for them to take a stand, for them to take a position that they didn't take before. And again, when you're under the authority of God and you're protected and you're receiving blessings, it doesn't mean that the war doesn't go on. It doesn't mean that there's no battles. It doesn't mean that there are no obstacles. It just means that in the midst of your war, in the midst of your obstacles, that God is with you. He's blessing you. He's bringing down that, flying balloon of medicine when you need it. He's bringing in the right forces and the right people that are gonna come to your rescue when you need it. God's gonna put the right resources on your path that you're gonna take a notice and be like, oh my gosh, that's for me. Like, I need that right now. And this is where the blessings and the gifts are coming from the Father, and when we are going through the Son. So I hope that helps and gives you some inspiration that, be like Katniss, be like the Hunger Games and the Mockingjay, that, walk the straight and narrow path, the path that most people don't want to walk. Be the person, be the leader, be the volunteer, and be the servant, and humble yourself before God to do your duty when you can, in whichever way that you can. And guess what? We might actually have a revolution. Have a good day, everybody.